Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights.
Yes, it is. It's
And
week.
after a lovely snack attack, I am ready to pod.
That was me yesterday with my Girl Scout cookies.
Yep. Snacking on the pod.
I'm embarrassed to say the Girl Scout cookies are gone.
Okay. Well then.
It's easy to get carried away
Yes, it is. I totally understand.
with whatever they're called now because I can't call them whatever they used to be called.
Bro, caramel delights.
Caramel Delights. That's the one I like. Caramel
Mhm.
Delights.
Yep.
Okay.
Formerly known as
The thing we will not say.
I was gonna say the cookie from where the Rock's relatives are from.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Anyway, I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Who are you?
I'm Dash, aka a lot of different things. Cool grandma, but not really, aka the real king of R&B, aka Dashing D for those of you who knew me before you knew me. Um, I mean, that could be
So
taken
like
a lot of different ways. It could have been you know me. It could have been like,
that's why I was like, wait a minute. I felt like it was like I forgot to carry the one. I was like, I don't know.
yep, it was
I don't know
supposed
what
to
to
be.
do here.
But yeah,
No, you got it. You baffled me. That was good.
thank you. That's me. Oh,
Okay.
I'm also vamoose, but I don't feel like dipping and diving today. So
It's hard to vamoose every day, you know?
yeah,
Sometimes you don't want to vamoose. Sometimes you want to stay.
I did vamoose before the pod. Like I know when you got on, I wasn't here.
Yep.
So staying true to the vamoose name.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right. Let's start with a follow up.
we got to follow up.
So we came up here yesterday and spoke about how Lizzo quit and seemingly quit music, right? That's what we thought. And I mean, that seems to be what a lot of people thought. I've seen other podcasts reporting on Lizzo quitting.
Yeah, and apparently not long after, like we reported on it, and then I guess at some point or while we were recording, Lizzo was busy coming out with a follow up to her original iOS press release, as people like to call it.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I just want to say,
Well, wait.
okay,
Let's make sure we give context and backstory.
let's give context and backstory because they got on us for not giving context and backstory.
Unbelievable. Yes. So Lizzo came out and said she's tired of the criticisms
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard being her and dealing with all of these things. I'm summarizing. And then she ended with, I quit and a peace out emoji.
Right.
And then shortly after, I guess, like Dash said, while we were recording, or I guess right after,
Mm-hmm.
she came out and said, hey, y'all.
Did a video in
She did
one
a
of the
video.
swimsuits that she's trying to sell. Now, that's why I was about to say, I just want to say that you and my sister, okay, y'all told me, I was over here like, oh my gosh, is she trying to unalive herself? Like, I was really worried, okay? I came on here worried about this woman, this black woman. You know how I feel about black women. I was so worried about Lizzo. And that bitch was trying to sell swimsuits. So I got bamboozled. Got
Mm.
bamboozled by Lizzo. I really did. I
So,
thought that this girl was really having a problem, and she over there trying to sell motherfucking swimsuits. I am so frustrated with this thing. She gets
so,
on. So it's not even like she gets on and she says, "Hey guys, so sorry that I like was being dramatic, But
Right.
she gets on in what looks like a hotel room where she's probably shooting for the swimsuit line.
And she's all dolled up.
Swimsuit.
And she's ready to go.
Oh,
Like this
she's
is
made
not
up. Her hair
right.
is
This
done.
is
Her makeup is done. She is decked out. And then she's in this swimsuit, which I will say, the elasticity on that swimsuit seems to be phenomenal. I'll say that, okay? Looks like good quality fabric. All right? I'll give her that. But Lizzo, you can't do I don't like that. I don't
it.
like that.
What did she say in the
I don't
video?
like is that gaslighting? Is
What
that the
did she
correct
say in
way
the
to use that
video?
term?
Co-host, please
What
tame
she
your
said,
emotions and
what
let
she
the
said,
audience know,
okay,
our
what she
lovely audience, who we love and appreciate.
we
Let's
do.
not confuse them.
We would
Let
like
them know what Lizzo said in the video, and then you can react.
Lizzo said, hey guys, I just need to come up here and clarify things because, you know, when I said that I was quitting, I was not talking about quitting music. Quit music is the thing that I love the most, and I would
That's
never
what she
quit
said.
music. She's like, I'm quitting all of the negativity, all of the bad things. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. This is
She
not
said that
exactly
she
what she
is
said.
quitting feeding into negative energy. That's what
Girl,
hey, that's what Lizzo said. Lizzo said that she apologizes for confusing the folks, but she would never quit music. That she loves, that is her passion. It's what has allowed her to be with these great fans. And she is quitting feeding into negative energy. That's what Lizzo said in somewhere that looks like the Bahamas, looked like a very fly place that she was at.
I just fell asleep.
As she was standing there looking glorious with her hair did and the makeup done and the girls out, letting us see the cleavage in the swimsuit. Or as we're assuming it's a swimsuit, could be a lovely crop top. We don't know yet.
No, it's a swimsuit.
Okay. I'll let you tell it.
No, it's
But
definitely a swimsuit. Um,
and
yeah,
so now you can react now that we've told people what Lizzo has said.
I am outraged. And I am because I feel like I like took it personally. I don't have a particular affinity for Lizzo. I got to be honest. And I'm well documented saying, I don't listen to Lizzo's music, but I know a lot of people do, and I see how super talented she is. I don't ever turn the TV, like if I'm watching something and she's performing, I don't ever turn the channel. Well,
Right,
who turns the channel these days? But you know what I mean. I don't
right,
ever
right, right,
I
right.
don't ever do that. So I have nothing bad to say about Lizzo and her talent. I took it personally that this woman was like, I don't even know if I want to be here anymore. That was the line. And that was what got me. Like, what got me about this whole thing was that so many people were like, what does Lizzo mean? She's quitting music. I didn't even take it as quitting music. It sounded like she was ready to quit life. And that's why I was so concerned. And this bitch was trying to sell swimsuits because you're right. Right after she posted the first post, she then posted two additional posts that were just like still images of her swimsuit line. And then the next post was the video where she's telling us, oh my gosh, guys, that's not what I meant in full hair and makeup and swimsuit. And then the next video after that is of her going, hey, so like this one is really good and like look at how it fits me. I love the way I look right now. And we've got it in this color, that color, and that color. Never again, I tell you. Never again. Y'all really be trying to play on my heartstrings, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it because I won't say this about myself, but I have been told that I'm altruistic in nature. And because of that fact, when people are in distress, my first instinct is to protect them or to figure out how to help them. And obviously I don't know Lizzo and will never see Lizzo, but you saw my instinct the other day was to go, wait, guys, like, let's not. She's not being dramatic. Like, let's believe her because what if something goes wrong and what if something bad happens?
You did say that it seemed like there was some, maybe mental health stuff going on, and perhaps this was something we should be concerned about. That is what you said, yes.
And then here goes my sister. I mean, I don't know if she wants me to say this, but she was like, yeah, she lied. I was just like,
Yeah,
girl,
yeah, she lied.
why would you do
Listen,
that? You're
I
Lizzo.
told
Like,
you
you don't need
why.
to do stuff like that to get people's attention.
But this is what they do. And this is
Ugh.
why I didn't believe the bullshit. Because I know that they come out here and they do whatever for attention.
And then
Only care about one thing, that is keeping attention on themselves, keeping the spotlight on themselves, keeping the eyeballs on themselves. That's all they want. They just want people to be tuned in and ready. About to say ready, you know what I mean? Ready is a different conversation. And ready to see what is going to happen next. Are they going to unalive themselves? Are they going to quit music? Are they going to get a divorce? Are they going to fist fight with another celebrity? Who knows? You never know because it's just so crazy.
why do you sound like Bill Cosby right now?
I don't know.
What happened? Like, it was like you started to have an out of body experience.
Listen, all I'm saying is these motherfuckers don't care about the people or their fans. They only care about one thing, and that is maintaining the spotlight.
That shit pissed me off.
That's all they care about. That's why I said yesterday, I do not believe it. That's why I was laid back, being a jerk.
I sent you that video, and you know how heated I was when I sent you the video of her. So I said, What? First of all,
Oh,
this is not
man.
what I thought we were going to be talking about today.
Well, this is the tomfoolery that is the business. There are certain people like Lizzo, Kanye, and others, but those are the two that do it infamously the most, probably. They're going to say and do outlandish things to garner attention. They don't care about the fans or how you feel or how much you worry about them. In fact, they are playing on those emotions. They want you to be worried and shocked and confused and oh no, I'm not sure what's gonna happen next and what's gonna happen to them. I have to stay tuned.
And I'm not even in her hive. Like the people that I stand for, she is not even one of them. Like that's why it pisses me off. Cause it's like, well, girl,
But this is the game. This is the game they play. Like I said, it's a strategy.
I
They
get it.
believe that they just need to keep all eyeballs on them at all times. And if they do that, then they will succeed because they always have the attention.
Bless you.
Whew, that was a serious sneeze right there.
Mm.
I think
And you
Lizzo
think
tried to enter my spirit.
right after Bill Cosby left,
Bill Cosby. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was Bill Cosby leaving.
he was. Well, I hope so because he's
Suddenly,
terrible.
I have a craving for pudding.
All right.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Um,
Anyway, they only want to make sure that they garner the attention. They keep the spotlight on them so they can sell the next product or pitch you the next thing. It's usually tied to a product, right? It's either music or merch or something. Like with Kanye, a lot of times it's music or clothing, whether that was the Gap or Adidas or Balenciaga or whatever the hell. And with Lizzo, look, man, she's selling her swimsuits she got a big girl swimsuit line. And that's dope. But this is not shocking to me because if you got something coming, you got to do something outrageous in their minds, not mine. You got to do something outrageous to make sure people are watching.
it just confuses me when the
I'm gonna just start falling down places so I could say I fell in a rabbit hole. That's how I'm gonna promote my project. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just get my daughter to film me falling in different places. Like, oh, fell in another rabbit hole. He's just, I don't, pray for Jay. Hashtag pray for Jay. And then after that, I'll be, guys, I'm fine. Thank you for the prayers and the well wishes. I'm okay. But I did decide while I was in the hospital to release my new project, Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
Please go buy it and stream it. It's coming out tomorrow. As I lay in a hospital bed, you know, looking all jacked up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that might be the wave. That might be the way to go.
It is the wave. That's what people do. They
Well,
use or create events to sell stuff.
I should have done that when I dropped the Hardly merch.
You know what I'm saying?
I should have just.
You did a bunch of not minding your business stuff.
Yeah.
You know, or acted like you hate everybody. You know, you could have just did a whole fake Hardly campaign of like, you know, I hardly want to go to work. I hardly want to live. I hardly want to be a sibling. I
Hardly
hardly
want
want
to
to be a
live.
daughter. All of those Hardleys, they'd be like, oh my God, what's going on with Dash? This is so crazy. She hardly wants to do anything.
Mugs
I'm
available
so worried about her.
on hardly.com.
Then you go to hardly.com and cop all the Hardly Minded My Business merch.
That is not a real website, by the way.
No, it's not.
Just yeah, we're just.
We're acting like Lizzo and Ye right now. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
want people going to hardly.com and going, that's
All right. In the comments, I went to hardly.com and placed an order. I would like to know when will I be receiving the paintings that you're selling. Paintings, nigga. What
right.
paintings?
Or or they go to
There's
hardly.com.
oil pastels being sold on hardly.com. I bought $100 worth to support you guys. Like
Right.
what?
Right.
Maybe that's not our site.
Or they go to hardly.com and it gives them like some sort of GoDaddy URL and it's like, this website is not active. And then they'll go in our comments and say, how could you give us a website that doesn't work?
Right. And just for clarity, Rabbit Hole does not drop tomorrow. It was me being joke.
When does Rabbit Hole drop?
So our next topic, the Neptunes are beefing. No, I'm just playing. That is our next topic, but I'm not ready to release the release date just yet. More things will be coming soon. I will announce off pod when the project is dropping. Thank you.
And then I will announce on pod when the project
Stop.
is dropping.
This platform is not to promote my music. This platform is to discuss the latest, the greatest, and the shameless of the entertainment industry.
Latest, greatest, and shameless. I think it fits.
I don't
At
know
least
if I should be excited or offended, but let's move on.
at least 2 out of 3.
Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me read this. That's why I got my specs on. Actually, I can't wait to take them off. But I got a statement here that we need to read. And so, there's beef in the Neptunes, apparently. Before we get to the long, outstanding rumors that have been going on for years, what is going on currently is Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just read what it says here. It says, longtime friends and business partners Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo are in a legal battle over the rights to their group, the Neptunes name. According to Billboard, Hugo accused Williams of fraudulently seeking sole control over the trademarks regarding the group's name. Court files showed last week at a federal tribunal. Got to be honest, real quick. Just want a 2-second pause. I have not heard those words together in real life. I've only ever heard federal tribunal in like movies.
Well, there it is.
There it is. The tribunal. The
Real.
tribunal has met and they have decided. All right. Court files showed last week at a federal tribunal, attorneys for Hugo accused Williams and his company of attempting to register trademarks for the Neptunes name unilaterally.
Mm-hmm.
Hugo's team says the move violates their long-standing agreement that saw the pair split everything equally. Reports say an issue in the dispute is 3 separate applications to register the Neptunes as a trademark. One covers the use of the name on streaming music, another for music videos and other content, and a
Mhm.
third covers live performances. In addition, they were filed in 2022 by PWIP Holdings LLC, which is Pharrell's company. The company also owns such registrations for his band n.e.r.d, his Miami-based Good Time Hotel. Didn't know he had a hotel. And numerous other brand names connected to the superstar. Now, Hugo's attorney put out a statement, and I'm going to read that statement. It says here, throughout their over 30-year history, Hugo and Williams agreed to, and in fact have divided all assets. By ignoring and excluding Hugo from the any and all applications filed by applicants for the mark, quote unquote, the Neptunes, the application has committed fraud in acquiring the trademark and acted in bad faith. Pharrell is surprised by this.
So
Okay.
okay, but
Oh, Pharrell's representative responded. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
oh, okay.
Pharrell's people say Pharrell is surprised by this. We have reached out on multiple occasions to share in the ownership and administration of the trademark and will continue to make that offer. The goal here was to make sure that a third party doesn't get a hold of the trademark and to guarantee Chad and Pharrell share ownership and administration. So basically what's going on is Hugo's people are saying Pharrell's people are being sneaky and trying to pull a fast one.
Okay.
And Pharrell's people are saying, no, no, no. We just trying to make sure someone else doesn't do it. And that's why we were trying to claim it. Pusha-T chimed in and said he cannot believe that fans are believing the hoopla and
Okay.
that fans are believing that the Neptunes have any beef. To believe that would be straight up stupid. Why would we believe such a thing when the Neptunes have always been great and always been on the same page?
We don't know those men.
Right. And people feel he
Anything
is
could be true or anything could be a lie.
right, and largely people feel that he is caping for Pharrell. So there you have it. Yeah.
I don't really know what to do with this. Like, if I mean, I think Chad would know if they're doing right by him or not, wouldn't he?
Yes.
You know
It's
what I
really
mean?
easy actually.
Like, that's why there's a question mark for me, because if the man is saying that they're not doing good business, and
Well, he's saying that Pharrell did this on his own and they've always done everything together. That's what he's saying.
right, and the thing is, if we are doing things together, and that's just the way that things have worked for so long, then at the very least give a heads up. And I don't know. I don't know what the ins and outs of this story is. I don't know what their conversations may have been like or what their lawyers may have said. But it would behoove you, it would behoove someone to involve the person in some way, or just be like, hey, you know, this paperwork needs to be done, and this is for the thing, that we've been doing. But just a heads up, like, my team is going to take care of it and
Yep.
care of the details. The fact that that wasn't done, how do we know that it's not dishonest?
Okay, so here's where I'm at with it. I have filed legal paperwork for business stuff before
Hmm.
on more than one occasion.
Hmm.
Um, it's really easy to just add a name. You don't need to do much.
Okay.
Um, it's pretty simple. It's just a form, and you just add the name to the form. So if it's about ownership, all you gotta do is put uh dashing the owner. That's it. There's not a lot to do here. So saying that you are doing it so a third party doesn't do it, I believe that part. But I do not believe that this will be a 50-50 split. I do believe that, and if I'm wrong, I will gladly come and say, hey, Pharrell has proven me wrong. But I believe he was trying to pull a fast one because it's very easy to put the other person's name on the forms. It's not hard to do it at all. In fact, there's usually a bunch of blank slots when it says who are the owners of this. There's another set of paperwork for the percentages, the splits, etc. Now, I have not filed the trademark, but I have done a lot of research on trademarks. And it doesn't seem to be very different when it comes to who you are saying owns it.
Right.
There are other things that are very specific when it comes to trademarks, but they don't have anything to do with putting a name on paperwork. Putting a name on paperwork takes 2 seconds. All you got to do is put the names that will be tied to this legally, and that's it. So I think Pharrell is full of shit. I think Pharrell was trying to be sneaky, and honestly that makes me sad because I,
But why
I I'm
Pharrell
a
do
Pharrell
that
fan.
though? Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for you to finish. So I could just be like, but why Pharrell did that?
I have no idea. Now, what I do know is there have been rumors.
Allegedly.
No, yeah, no, there have been rumors that they have not been getting along for many years. There's been weird things floating around the internet for years and years. There have been studio sessions that were we've seen pictures of and stuff, and Chad doesn't look very happy. There have been many times when everyone's like, where's Chad? What's going on? We don't see Chad. So I don't know what's really going on with their relationship, but I would say that this does not help because it makes the rumor report look pretty like it kind of validates some of the things that the rumor report has been saying for years. And when I say rumor report, that's my summary of all the rumor stuff. I'm not saying that's a brand or anything. If it is, I have no ties to them.
It is a brand.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. So I'm glad I clarified. Oh, then I definitely don't want anything to do with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one.
All right. So then I take it, rumor central. Is that better? I don't know. I'm
It's better.
freestyling.
I've never heard anyone say rumor
All
central.
right. Yeah. According to, well,
Report is
it seems
not.
to be validating some of the things
That does
going
not
on in.
belong to us.
All right. Yeah. Rumor central. I don't know. I don't have any trademarks patented at the moment. But my point is, it doesn't look good. It looks like, hey, the stuff that's been floating around is true. And it makes me sad because I am an n.e.r.d fan, a Neptunes fan.
Love
These guys have created tons and tons of great music together. And if
them.
they're no longer together, that's fine. But yo, fam, you can't pull a fast one and try to go claim the shit that's supposed to be ours. You will have to pay and you will have to give me what's mine. And so if this is true, Pharrell is fucked up. Currently, I do not believe him. And I say once again, if Pharrell comes out and says, uh, I have made it right, and Hugo says, yes, he did, blah, 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 then I'll come up here and issue an apology. But right now, it looks like Pharrell is trying to fuck over Hugo. It looks like he's trying to pull the rug from under him. And, yeah, it looks like he's trying to
That's
wild out.
actually
Yeah, no, it is. All the weird noises are Neptune's beats. That's kind of one of their things.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so this is sad stuff for me. And listen, as far as Pusha-T player, it's probably best you stay out of this one. We love you, they love you, but it's probably best if you exit stage left.
Even I feel like there's music coming.
Push?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
He
I don't disagree.
he's been on the internet lately.
Yeah.
He's been getting involved. Like somebody said something about Drake and he went in the comments and responded. I feel like he's cooking. Okay? I feel like he has something coming.
Well, I look forward to whatever Pusha T has coming. What do you feel about this lawsuit situation? Trademark situation. It's not a lawsuit yet. It probably will become a lawsuit.
I mean, I said already.
Oh, just your questions. No, I didn't know if you had an opinion
Oh,
besides the questions.
oh yeah, I said. I mean, if that's what he's doing, I think it's shady. Um, and what I was saying before was, I don't see how. I don't see how two people doing business together for so long and doing it a certain way, and then all of a sudden the way that they do business changes, and one person, and it's unbeknownst to one of the people involved. That just seems, that's to me the part that looks like something's off. And if I were that other person, I would, if I was Chad, I would be like, yeah, this is not how we do things. So
Right.
why are you doing this like this now? How am I supposed to believe that this is in good faith when you don't normally do this?
Right.
So what is it that you're trying to do?
Right.
Yeah, so that's my stance on it. I don't totally I don't know. I think there's a lot of questions around this, but it doesn't look good in terms of Pharrell. It does no, it doesn't look good. And again, I ask, well, why would he do that? I don't like that. I just oof.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It
I hope
seems pretty
not.
shady.
Allegedly he did
Yeah,
that.
it seems pretty shady.
It does. It does. Well, we got time for one more, or we wrapping it up? We started a little late tonight.
Yeah, I think we should leave it here. 30 minutes is good.
All right.
We'll
Well,
be
now
we'll be back tomorrow with more.
we'll be back tomorrow with more. I like that. All right.
Yes. Save some for the sequel, like my boy Dre says.
You got to. Hmm.
Speaking of, never mind.
All right. Oh yeah, that's what we were supposed to talk about. I almost forgot. But yeah, we'll literally save some for the sequel tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for being here. We will see y'all tomorrow night.
Bye.